Welcome back. Katherine Wintsch is a leading expert on motherhood, and her book, Slay Like a Mother, has helped thousands of women, and now it's coming out in paper book next week, available for everyone. We're happy to have Katherine back with us. It's good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Did you ever think there'd be a business card that says expert on motherhood?
No, especially not in the early years when I was failing miserably at most things. No, it still seems a little surreal to me.
You have an incredible career trajectory that has it slingshot shoots you one way, and then you kind of do that thing and bounce in that next direction. And here we are with Slay Like a Mother that came out last year, now coming out in paperback. This has been an incredible journey.
Yeah, it's been such a dream come true. And becoming a first-time author is really hard. And this book was rejected for 4 years by 23 publishers. So now that it's real and it exists and it's coming out in paperback, it's just such a dream come true. It's crazy.
This was born out of having hundreds of conversations, right? And then putting this together. For anybody who's not familiar with Slay Like a Mother, what is this all about?
Slay Like a Mother is all about slaying your dragon of self-doubt, this negative voice in your head that says you're not thin enough, nice enough, tough enough, mom enough, and really learning to love yourself from the inside out so you spend more time with yourself and you don't give all your time away to other people. And I struggled with what I refer to as my dragon of self-doubt for 20 years, and I'm living proof that dragons can be slayed.
So you have this information that came to you, the idea was born for the book, and now I'm curious, I wanted to ask you, it's hardback, it's beautiful, great success, you're talking everywhere, and now paperback's coming out, but I bet you in between that pocket of time, you've kind of gotten ready for, I want to say, a sequel. Have you learned even more as this is happening?
Yeah, and a second book would certainly be a lot easier than the first because the struggles of finding a publisher, would not be as great. But yeah, I mean, I think in the future, I want to help our daughters fight their dragons of self-doubt and how we can teach teenage girls to be more resilient against, the pain that comes with life. So I could see that in the future, but right now I'm just going to soak up this one.
Yeah, that's right. Don't let anybody push you to something else. Sorry about that, Katherine. But yeah, paperback's coming out. This is going to be awesome. That makes it even more accessible. People can pack it and go. I love a good old-fashioned book, right? I like turning pages and soaking up that information. When they're soaking up, I mean, are there nuggets that you're really excited to share? We had the whole conversation last time about advice, peak and pit.
Yeah.
And I talk about that with my girls every day. What was the peak experience? What was the pit experience? What do you share as nuggets of advice? Maybe your top 2 or 3?
One of the top ones I try to teach women is how to teach the negative voice in your head some manners. So I'll give you an example that reveals entirely too much about myself. But I was at a hotel gym recently and I was riding the bike, and at the end of the workout I put my hands back here to kind of rest, and I felt what felt like 2 handfuls of cellulite. Oh. And the negative voice in my head immediately was like, oh my gosh, what must that look like? And I was just very paranoid. And then I said, no. What this looks like is that I got my rear end out of bed and I put it on a bike.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just a matter of hearing what you're saying to yourself and then teaching it some manners and how to be nice to you.
I like that.
And the other tip I share a lot is putting yourself on your calendar as reoccurring meetings. Yep. Maybe it's yoga, maybe it's wine with friends, but it's already built into your calendar, and the rest of the stuff in your life still fits, but you still maintain that time for you.
Congratulations. Slay Like a Mother coming out in paperback. It is already available in hardcover. Paperback comes out Tuesday, March 3rd. For all the information on Katherine Wintsch, visit our website. We'll have a link by early this afternoon, WTVR.com/VTM. Thanks so much for being back with us. Love it. Slaying that dragon and teaching some manners. We'll see you tomorrow when our live show returns at 9 a.m. right here on CBS 6.